Jon Jones publicly negotiated with the UFC. Now, there is a time and a place to bring the public in on it, but allow me to tell you the recipe and the blueprint now, okay? You have an idea. Take it to the public. Don't ever take it to the UFC. Take it to the public. Let the public take it to the UFC, and then the chain of events is the UFC then has to like the idea enough that they call you. They call you, boom, you got them, now we can talk money. You call them, you don't get to talk money. It doesn't work that way. Jon did everything out of order. Proof that he got it out of order is he didn't get what he wanted. The number one thing that you do not want to happen in this business is you do not want to look weak. You do not want to look or appear that you don't have power, which means if you have an idea, you need that idea to come to fruition. And whether you got to backdoor that thing, whether you got to make calls and have meetings ahead of time and then bring it to the public, and then whatever it takes, do not get your way. If you ever do a call out and you don't get your way, you've got problems. I will encourage the call out. I will just encourage a reasonable call out with a plan in place to get you a reasonable expectation that you're going to get your way. You do not want to look weak. When you are the number one fighter in the world with like a 20-1 record, 21, I mean, Jon's won so damn many fights, I've lost track of them. Won a bunch of championships, but by the way, you were in handcuffs 3 weeks ago. The media was calling for you to be punished above and beyond what the judge decided, and the company backed you. This is now your opportunity to back the company. Unless you're not very smart. Let's take a look, just for fun. Let me tell you guys a story. There was a man. He was arrested robbing a bank. How did he get caught? He stopped to appear in an on-camera interview for the local news station for an unrelated story right after the bank robbery. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones. There was a man in Florida. He attempted to steal 15 quart-sized bottles of motor oil, 30 DVDs at a 7-Eleven by stuffing the items down his pants. The police detective was sitting outside watching him do it and arrested him after he waddled out like a duck. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones. There was a man arrested on arson and vandalism. He sent a selfie to the police in Ohio because he found the photo of his arrest warrant to be unflattering. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones, an aspiring bank robber who wore a terrible disguise and sunglasses, socks, over his shoes, gave the cashier his full name and address half an hour before he attempted to rob the branch. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones. An Afghan Taliban commander gave himself up and then tried to claim the $100 reward for his capture. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones. True story. A man robbed a gun store in Texas with a knife. That guy is smarter than Jon Jones.